Hi, I'm Mac.
And I'm Jillian, live from Grand Junction. And over the past few weeks, we've been talking about childhood development and what your child may be doing at certain ages. But remember that every child is different. And if you do have concerns about your child, please talk to your practitioner about it.
Now, this week we're focused on 3 to 5 years. We've currently got a lot of experience in this. My child is 3 years old with a high energy level, very independent. And you've got 2 children of your own.
Yes, I've survived those 3 to 5 year old years.
I don't know how. We were just talking. There is no terrible twos. They warn you about the terrible twos, but they're really non-existent. It's the terrible threes.
It is the terrible threes. There are no more terrible twos. It's terrible threes nowadays.
They're very independent. They want to.
Yes.
My son is extremely articulate. He likes to try to do things on his own. We're talking today about some things that they should be able to do. What about dress themselves?
Dress themselves. They're not going to be great at it, but they can certainly try it. Give them 2 choices of outfits in the morning to pick so that they have some control over their life, and let them pick one of those. And then they feel a little sense of accomplishment that they accomplished something wonderful.
Now, should they be able to know their colors?
Well, they should know about 6. By the time they're 4 years old, they should know about 6 primary colors, and they know their name, first and last name. They know they might be able to manage some scissors, and by the time they're 5, they should know their numbers, at least 1 through 10, hopefully 1 through 20 by the time they're 5. They can use scissors, and they can even start to write letters in capitals. It's a little bit easier than the smaller case letters.
That's wonderful. Now, we were just talking about how my son has an extremely high energy level and how he's extremely independent, and he's extremely creative as well. He'll be building roads with his cars, and then pretty soon they're off-road and they're driving over the tables and through the air, and they're flying, and they're going to the grocery store in the kitchen. And you don't want to stifle that creativity, but at this point they're starting to learn about boundaries and focus as well.
Well, I think it's okay to enhance that imagination that they have. I mean, where else did we get inventors of things? I mean, they were the ones driving the cars in the airs, and Popeef, we've got airplanes, It's developing that creativeness inside them.
You don't want to stifle that. You want to find positive ways to encourage that behavior. And one of the courses we recommend is the Love and Logic.
I love Love and Logic. There's some other courses out there like Step 1, 2, 3, and those work well too. I just happen to be more familiar with Love and Logic.
You can always check that out online. And another great resource, if you'd like to see examples of what your children should typically be doing at certain ages, you can head on over to earlylearningco.org. They even have these great little tip sheets that you can print out, and they provide suggestions on how to support your child's development from birth through 8 years.
Well, that's this week's segment, and if you have any questions or if you have any topics that you would like us to talk about, please email us at info@gotkidsroadmap.com. Like us on Facebook and contact us through Facebook, and you can go to gotkidsroadmap.com.
And make sure you join us next week for our next Got Kids feature, brought to you by the Partnership for Children and Families.
Have a good week.